one girl, not one girl, please. You see some girls who say, you see that guy, Naim. Yes, he's the one. He's the love of my life.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's
Alright, so let's talk. Phone lines are good. Don't forget, there's a call screener, so as soon as you get your name sorted out, we'd like to get to have you join us in the studio. Alright, and then WhatsApp 009-030-6416, 030-6416. That's where you find us on WhatsApp and on Telegram. Already there's some messages and we're jumping straight into them. This one says, Jude, good morning. This is where we are as a country. How can young people get to see another person who is doing everything possible to make sure other people cry and say that is the man that they want to spend their lives with, or in quote, just hang around with? Are they not the same? If someone is a thief and you are a friend of a thief, are you also a thief? Food for thoughts, Jude. Well, you should ask the girls. And also the guys, because obviously some of the guys are dating Yahoo girls as well. They know them, But like I said, in this sub-context, we're looking at the fraudsters, right? Many of them have built big homes, big houses. Like I said, their families, sent to the best schools. Makes me remember Benin. But I will tell you that story as we go on. Zion is in GRA. Zion, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is a phenomenon I'm trying to understand for my life as a whole. How come ladies are attracted to bad guys and tend to reject the good guys? How come they prefer cultists than you that is clean? You can also narrow it down to a concept of the kind of parents that raise up that child.
Oh, really?
To be honest, most parents are damaged emotionally, psychologically, mentally, and otherwise, and it affects their children unknowingly to them. One reason you see most of these girls get cultists on campus because they're looking for who protects them. Not more.
But protect them.
Cannot protect them.
Exactly. Protect them from what? What exactly is the trauma?
Let nobody intimidate them. Let nobody frustrate them. Now at home, like I told you, they are attracted. My brother, walk up to a lady now that look at you. I'm just driving short. I'm doing small job and my salary is just 20,000 naira. She'll just have that and then they give you my number. Meet her from the other street again. Tell her that look, I have a company, I sell stuff and this and that. That girl will hug you. She come and collect my number. It is a mental issue. When they are damaged, they tend to believe that the wrong is right. And when you are too good for them, they'll say, this is too good to be true.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true. How can you love me like this? How can you accept me like this? You don't even find fault in me. Your love is fake. I cannot date you because you too love me too. Haven't you heard things like that? All narrows down to psychological problem. It is not ordinary. It's not that they are attracted to bad guys. No. If you check their parents, they never love them at home.
Okay, wait. Zion, you're speaking generally, right? But let's come down to this subculture that we are experiencing right now in Nigeria, where in quotes, the Yahoo boys are doing things, they have doings, let's use the local parlance, and then the girls who know, they've seen stories of people who have either committed suicide, people whose families have been wrecked because somebody siphoned their money, right? Yet they look at these boys and say, that is the one I want to date.
Your country tend to send militants abroad. Your country, Nigeria. And the ones who are doing well are suffering on the road. Your country is paying criminals, giving them fancy titles, giving the contract. And they are first-class graduates roaming on the streets. What you think? I think it narrows down to the parents. Your country, this partner, Delta region now. Do you know that there are graduates that graduated with first class? They give them 2 tubers of yam, 2 tubers of yam from 10,000. And there are criminals on the street. They give them amnesty, give them homes, give them millions, give them contracts. For most of these IOCs, who are those working there? Until we tend to face the true reality. So if this girl has seen that her brother, that is a graduate, that is reading 24 hours, he has graduated, no job, and the other boy from the other street that is doing with them, with whatever, they are giving him contracts. Politicians are calling him, contractors are calling him as a CLO. Who do you think she will follow? Automatically, you see her brother that is educated as a noise maker. See, my brother, until we correct these abnormalities as rewarding accordingly. You know, some graduates that have good character have no access to certain privileges to your Nigerian economy. But the ones who are doing, we don't call them blow up line, militants, Boko Haram people, did they give them amnesty? Even inducted some people serious position in this country. But you know that there are Nigerian students, people who submit applications to join the army, they send them back, and Boko Haram, they inducted them, and they denied it. We can't be this creating a wrong atmosphere for our girls to see us, make them not to follow. So they look at you, cannot live with you. I have to play this one. Before I leave the floor, I will share a comment like this. I rather cry in AC vehicle, AC car, and Mr. Zion.
Oh, that's a strong word. That's strong. I rather cry. I think I've heard that. I rather cry in an AC car than be smiling on or be in a keke or be on a bike. I mean, it was trendy. It was trendy about 4 or 5 years ago. I think that's when that thing's popped up, right? Do you agree? Do you agree with the first call talking about that? Let's get to WhatsApp now. People are more alike than they seem. It's like asking a woman who wants to be happy in her marriage, stands back and does nothing when her own mother is mean to her brother's wife. She is exactly like her mother. That's why she can excuse or even shield her mother. People like to think that a woman is automatically worse or better than a man. But the truth is that many people find too uncomfortable to accept is that there are a lot more evenly yoked romantic partners than uneven ones. If your woman or man is a thief, kidnapper, abuser, a child molester, and you stay with them even when it is obvious, it's because you are exactly like them, even if you may look different outside. That's from Anonymous. So, Clinton here says, and good morning. This question is one that the girls will not come forward and ask and answer. But that's the truth. Many of these women, even our mothers, are exactly like what you just described. They know that their husbands are political thieves, political thugs, yet they stay with them. Why? Because nobody wants to have the stress of being labeled a poor or an insignificant woman. That is the reason, Jude. Our mothers did it and our daughters are doing it. It is not ready to stop, Clinton says. John is in Woji. John, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
If you had one talking about come and see you win 10,000, you win 50,000, guess who not allow us to call you today. But you see this topic now, none of them will call you. Then all those your family should need to get the win and do. But they won't call because it's a fact that we celebrate evil. We now see clients as normal now.
So, John, why then? Hello, John. Can you hear me? John? Oh, dear. All right, John, if you can, call back. All right, that line has been interrupted. WhatsApp. Have you heard of Berlin syndrome, being attracted to your abductor? Is that similar to the Stockholm syndrome? I will have to quickly look at that. But talking about syndromes and psychological manifestations and yada yada yada. Yeah. Well, some psychologists feel that, or theorize that, when a female is attracted to, in quote, the bad guy, the criminal, it takes off the pressure of being good. That's talking about the girls, because girls are meant to be, in quote, idealistic, lovely, calm, even toned, blah, yeah. But if there was somebody who is a far opposite, the attention is now more on the man. So even if they are not as nice as they should be, they get away with it. And so you find some women would rather be in that space. Now my husband, now my boyfriend, they do the bad thing. The bad one where they do, nobody they see them, apparently. So that could be one reason. They need to sit down with some of the females in Nigeria and ask them these questions. Oh wait, we're doing that right now. Hello, Pasako returns. A content ambassador in her norm says she can relate to what we're talking about. Now, Dr. Cunningham says if females don't feel strong and independent, they might want someone like that in their lives. Like who? Well, the person who is big, maybe strong, who's maybe affluent or influential in their neighborhood. But the affluence or influence is not one that a lot of people are very comfortable with. It's more of notoriety. And so the notion that this person maybe is a lawbreaker, is outside the boundaries of normality for some, might just be attractive to such a female. But if that is the case, and I think there are degrees to these things, right? Where exactly is the role of your conscience, ladies? I ask this because on social media, a lot of girls are talking about, hey, I can't date anybody who cannot just give me what I want when I want. Interestingly, many of them don't see themselves, right, marrying these quote-unquote Yahoo guys, these fraudsters. But they want to date them. They want to be with them. So, who exactly do you want to get married to?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
017-923-0002, Headline news comes up in just about a minute, but let's get to read some messages on WhatsApp. I often say my husband is my other half, and people think I am being cute, but my soul recognized my husband before my brain caught up. Because even if our genders, bodily functions, and others, and some of our life experiences and upbringing are different, our soul is the same. All right, this one here says, Jude, why are you shouting? We want to just enjoy small, and then we'll find somebody that we want to spend the rest of our life with. There's nothing wrong with it. We're all experimenting. Please. Really? You're all experimenting? Okay. Well, I have to experiment with the news so that no one gets to be chided for not doing what they're meant to do. Headline news coming your way in 12 seconds. the romance scam and the other types of scams that they do, right? But you know that these people have been labeled bad person. There's a bit of notoriety. Why then go there? 017-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ogechi calling from Aba.
Welcome, Ogechi.
Concerning what you are discussing, you know, for a lady need only one negative from any guy he meets. Whether good or bad or any guy is protection. And protection can come in three ways. Whether physical or influential protection by strength. Whether cash, you have the cash to spare to do most of the things. That's protection for her. Another protection that is very scarce, you can give if you don't have cash, you don't have all this, you are not a bad boy, all this right protection. Psychological protection, trying to make her understand that certain things are not good, or trying to confuse her, make her mentality to have some kind of upgrade. You understand? So the basic thing that attracts these ladies to these kinds you refer as bad kinds, because to them they are not bad kinds, they just see what these kinds can offer to them.
Okay.
Which is their basic, which is protection. Because while you are in school, if you are dating a cultist, you know that you don't have to be scared of having your phone to hack.
But even though you know that this boy, right, might be hurting other people.
That's you are the person. You that let me nice person is the person seeing this part now. She herself, she has seen what she wants.
Interesting.
You that is very nice now. You see, fine girl, see the kind of person where she go they date. That's you that she is thinking that your own sense is very low. But the kind of thing she wants, naturally for any lady, the guy is giving that service to her. So you can't compare. He's not even there, because if you're a nice guy, you need to have money now. If you don't have money, you need to have some level of intelligence to control her mental state. Always to tell her nice things, give her some psychological talks like the correct, so that she will be fond of you. That is the only thing. But if you are not perfect in this thing, what will the lady come again? Because she can manage herself if the way you talk to her, the way you make her feel. You understand? So that's just pure protection. That's what they are needing. It's not that guy or who tell you. Ladies have pity heart that man. The lady cannot support someone to scam someone. It's just that what the guy is giving to her is enough.
But you do know that I'm sure you've been seeing those comments on social media. Some of these girls know that this my bobo is a fraudster.
But what they want is being given to them. Like for example, the girl like having some iPhone, latest iPhone, good hair, wearing good clothes. You understand the mentality they have. You understand that side. So this is what he's just after. And this guy is able to, he will overlook the business he do, the guy does, and focus on what he is doing. That's why when that same guy fails, he will also stop the best guy that will fit into that position. You understand?
Okay. Chinasa is speaking to us from Hoda. Chinasa, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Yeah, so it's a very interesting topic that you're having there. It's a very interesting discussion. Now, have you ever wondered why I think sociologists say some people blame the government, some people blame the individual, some people blame others. Now, what I'm trying to drive at is this: no matter what somebody does, somebody can deliberately kill somebody, and everybody sees. And among the people that see, there are people that stand up and defend him. That yes, he did it right. He has killed that person. And then one reason or the other, one excuse or the other,
to justify
his action.
Yeah.
So it is in relationship between a woman and a man. A woman knows that this man is a gangster, and she would date him for what? Sometimes because she feels like if she dates this guy, everybody around there will be afraid of her. You understand? She has that protection of him. You understand? And now, it takes a good woman to change a bad man. But it's very difficult for a bad woman, for a bad man to change a bad woman. You understand? What I'm trying to drive at is this. Most women go into this relationship because of what they want. They want to be relevant. You understand? Some of them don't want to change because that is a criminal or is a gangster just to get the things she wants.
Chinasa, thank you very much. Chinasa from Ahoda. Well, we have a few guests coming in shortly from one of the banks. We have some things that they'll be talking to us shortly about. But before we do that, let me get to read some more comments on WhatsApp here. All right. Good morning, sir. There's one song that said, quote, when money day, friends go day, reason it, okay, from Port Harcourt. So it's about the money. So when the money is there, when the power is there, that's where they stay. You know, that narrative has been pushed for, I don't know, maybe a millennia now. You know, comfort will obviously bring, you know, a lot of dependence. But come on, to what end? Stanley says high taste is one of the things that leads to this. They don't even mind the results. Alasia, this on Facebook, by the way, at Nigeria Info PH. The truth is that women naturally love to look good, but those Yahoo boys pay more than ordinary person. You know? It depends on the lady. Not all are involved in such, not knowing the after effects. Secondly, joblessness also causes ladies to behave that way. Okonamti says on Facebook that most of the Nigerian girls date to survive, so dating a fraudster is a blessing to them. It might be a blessing, but at what cost? Once again, these are people whose livelihood is based off of the tears of other people. That cannot be good. Really? It can't be good. Well, we'll take a breather now. Like I said, we have guests coming up shortly. Let's get to hear from them. My name is Jude. Have yourself a wonderful day. Good morning.
Talk radio. Talk radio. Number one. Talk all the time.